Welcome back to the second episode of the Coffee Issues. I'm your host Jay, and today we're gonna talk about miso soup, which is also known as the ancient food of the samurais. So, when one thinks of Japan, one conjures up images of delightful healthy foods like sushi, sashimi, set aside with intricately designed chopsticks. The everyday household all nutritious clear soup, also known as miso soup, takes a backseat in people's minds. Despite the setback in the food hierarchy, it is undeniably hard to deny the existence of this beautifully fermented soybean soup. Since miso soup is ubiquitous, having found its way in approximately 90% of Japanese households, wherein it is served along with other foods, mostly as a starter for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Therefore, let us dive into the rich culinary history of the Japanese traditional miso soup and expand our culinary palate. Now, the origins of the miso soup are considered debatable as notions of its provenance are said to be from China, which further on spread to its tributary states like Japan, South Korea, etc. Miso soup has been an evolving quintessential side dish amongst Japanese cuisine, as it has been said to organically evolve from a food ration for the samurais in the Muromachi period to a daily food staple. During the civil wars in Japan, the samurais carried a small packet of grounded miso and added it with water before facing the enemy lines. Up until the end of the 18th century, miso paste remained the defining pivotal ingredient in a Japanese home until soy sauce became the key ingredient. Having been replaced by soy sauce for 200 years, it started to gain currency in the later stages and found its way back in Japanese homes in the 20th century. Now, miso soup is an essentiality that is served with all kinds of Japanese cuisine. Despite it never being served as the main dish, it works as a complementary for the palate as it allows the eater to savor the food and the flavors to last for a second or two. Miso paste is made from fermented soybeans with salt and koji fungus Aspergillus oryzae. The paste looks similar to peanut butter, but not in taste. This soup is said to be a vegan's delight as it is made up of tofu, scallions, wakame seaweed, leafy greens, and mushroom. Additionally, for non-vegans, miso soup is made of dashi, a fish-based stock of kombu, which is known as dried kelp, and bonito flakes. Potatoes, carrots, and radish are also added depending upon the region. Unlike today, the traditional miso soup is said to be non-vegan friendly due to the fermented bonito or skipjack tuna shavings. Miso soup is one of the must-haves for everyone as the fermented miso soup increases the value of the good gut bacteria. People who have high blood pressure are encouraged to drink miso soup as it enables the salt to be released from the kidneys, thereby improving blood circulation in the arteries. It is well balanced and aids in digestion, promoting longevity. It can be hypothesized that miso soup is one of the reasons that helped in increasing the longevity of the Japanese people. Therefore, miso soup is not something new, but is a regurgitated dietary staple from time long gone. Thank you so much for listening. Tune in next time, same week, same time, for Women in STEM. Goodbye.